person seems to be unconscious, but is slowly drifting towards you. And you realize after like 5 minutes or so that it's your cleric that you all absolutely forgot back at the island and kind of left behind. And he probably swam through the entire night to get back to SaltMarsh.
Is this where I come the asshole and just it's no problem. Yeah, to see.
Just kick the log back out.
Just turn it around, show
I just keep fishing. I'll keep an eye on him. I'll keep an eye on him.
You just
if you'll pay attention, you might notice that one of the sides of a tree, it's like almost like was brutally smashed. Boris didn't have an axe to chop the tree down. He had to use his hammer instead.
Oh, Jesus.
And he had to smash like almost the only one large tree on the island, then drag it onto the beach.
That island didn't have a lot of big trees at all. And the ones, like, there were a few, but most of them have been used by you guys beforehand to make the raft, you know, to get the loot back that you took from the cellar of the temple.
Thanks.
To which we still haven't split up.
And yeah, the log with Boris on top just sort of gently drifts to shore, and he just lies there, half in water, as Sam sits next to him just fishing. And that is what you three see when you come back to the house.
Ah, there you are, guys. I think our friend needs some help here, and you're obviously very busy with, you know, this way.
Oh, what's that thing?
Good thing he's unconscious.
Fishing.
If you would hear this.
Almost looks human.
How far away is he from the shore?
At this point, he's basically at the shore, just slowly.
Is he conscious?
No,
He's not.
I will.
Let's
we'll
grab
go
all of his
over and
possessions.
start. I'm sort of like.
Does someone have heat metal? It looks kind of cold.
I will head over and just sort of like giving everyone very strange looks and wondering what sort of bizarre crew I've ended up in. I will help him up onto the shore.
What is that thing?
He is wearing a heavy armor. So
I'm going to warn you, Braithar, before you even say anything to this man, don't start preaching about your god in any way.
He's crazy.
And when we go to the temple, do try and keep it clean.
I intended to do that. Can you give me a hand?
Oh yeah.
I'm strong, but he is where. How did he float in this armor?
You had to find a really big tree.
I'm gonna
realize that he sort of like tied himself to the tree basically, and by some miracle, as if, you know, God's hand had been guiding him, the tree didn't, you know, turn around and like dragged him under.
I'm gonna take the straps off his armor that's like holding his play armor on, and just take his like chest piece off, so like all the water and like fish and coral can just roll out.
All the seaweed, yes.
Yeah, there's like a really grumpy small octopus that makes its way back into the sea that thought it had found like a nice new cave, but apparently not. Got evicted.
Sam.
Hey, very far from home.
Sam, do you have a towel? We need to dry this man off. Something.
What's a towel?
Hey, I don't know, man.
You don't know what that is? Why do you ask for it? Just go inside. I'm sure you find something.
Get a dry fish scale.
Just go inside. House just next to us.
Is it okay if I'll take a long rest while I was drifting on the log back to island?
Sure, yes. Sure.
Thanks.
Bloody cleric. He must have got caught up with bloody cleaning that temple so much that we forgot him.
Yes, that's how it works, man.
bloody idiot. I tell you what.
At this
Wait,
point,
you didn't need to check before you left.
Well, I think, you know, with all the gold and the statues that were trying to suck our blood, I think, you know, maybe a little bit of trauma plus wanting to get back to town might have shrouded my mind a little too much.
Ah, I
He
see.
seemed very happy being in that temple, all right?
Fair
So,
enough.
When you're moving Boris, he would like sort of start mumbling, I'm almost finished. I had to just one more brick. I almost finished rebuilding it. Just one more brick.
Jesus Christ, the bloody cleric's going mad.
No gambling in a temple.
I'm gonna help put him onto Sam's bed and just kind of put the pillow and rest it on his head so I don't have to hear that anymore.
oh, Jesus. Yeah,
Well,
as you drag him into Sam's little house, which is extremely crowded by all of you being there, even though Sam is still outside. There is not a lot of space, but you do notice that Steve is cooking food right now, and he's just, humming to himself, and he looks up and he's like, "Oh, hello, sirs," and he like sees the cleric, and he's like, "Oh dear," and runs off and comes back with a towel that he found somewhere.
Steve knows what a towel is. I don't know what a towel is.
So
Like at this point, Braith has come to the conclusion that the only sane person in this crew is Steve.
Steve and probably Sam and a little bit the cleric, but just don't put him near a dirty temple.
I don't think Sam is
Okay. Yeah, all right.
At
We'll
all.
just go with Steve.
are you leaving the pillow on my head? Well, I start to suffocate DM.
No.
No, I just rested it there. I'm not bloody well
No,
suffocating
Steve
you.
actually gets rid of it, puts it under your head, he dries you off and makes sure you're comfortable and sleeping well.
Steve, do you have
and
some
he-
tea for the man?
He already, as you say that, you turn around, hey, do you have some, and you see him already, grabbing a kettle and, raiding Sam's tea supply for a good tea, for a poor cold Boris.
I'm gonna grab one of Sam's fish and just kind of waver it over his nose, try and wake him up. Cleric! Kind of slap him a little bit on the cheek. Come on, wake up!
What? No running in the temple.
You buffoon!
Oh, it's you
We're
guys.
not in the temple. Jesus Christ!
Where you guys were? I thought you left me in the temple.
We did leave you in the temple.
Where are we then?
You bloody well swam back to SaltMarsh, you crazy lad.
Wait, am I dead? Did I drown in the water?
Yes, you are dead, actually.
Yes, I would agree. He's dead. Absolutely.
Yes.
You see,
Welcome to hell.
God gave up on you. You're dead.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh, sweet mother Fortuna, please help me.
Look, it's alright. Steve's dried you off here. Have some tea, take a sip, sit the hell up, and just take a breath, man, alright? You're not dead. Yet.
What
Did I
about
make
the
it
guy
back?
outside on the horse? Is he dead?
Everyone forgot about him.
Steve pipes up.
I've just waken up, and you already killed someone.
No, he's not dead.
No, he's not dead. Who do you take us for? We're good people.
I've seen you. Don't tell me that you're good people. Don't give me that.
Sjtolgegg, do you want to come outside and grab the man before anyone sees?
Yeah, let's
I
drag
will
him in.
start to help lower the barbarian off the horse as well.
You take his arms, I'll take his legs.
And where's the best place to put him?
Probably
Cellar.
with the other one.
Steve like holds the trapdoor open for you, so you can chuck him down there.
He knows the
Yes,
routine.
I'll down the hole. Ah, that brings back memories. We threw down some lizards in some hole in a cave. Good times.
Steve, can you prepare some ale for everyone? I think we're going to have a bit of a sit down, a bit of a chat.
Yes, of course.
From what I could tell, you don't need more ale, man.
Excuse me, that was yesterday. I haven't had a drop today.
Okay, here's
That's
some
not true,
proof.
sir. You had one for
No
breakfast.
ale in my
Damn it,
house.
Steve.
I really could use an ale to wash that salt taste out of my mouth. Really.
Yeah, see,
In-
people need ale,
outside
man.
store.
Sam, you can drink your
outside
tea,
This
the
all
point,
right?
I'm going to need a whiskey.
No ale in the house. Rule number
Don't-
1.
Don't get no ale in the house. You know what? Technically,
No
I'm
ale
in
in
the
the house.
house
No
if I'm in the
drinking
cellar.
ale in the house. Still in my house.
Fine, I'll sit by the window and bloody well talk through that.
That's fine.
Anyway, Braveheart, let's take this man down.
Can I close the window? See, leave if it goes on. Try to talk now.
I'm still inside, you buffoon.
All right.
Steve gets everyone some nice tea. Jannis, you notice that your tea is tastes kind. You know, honestly, it tastes like ale. It's really strange.
I don't say anything, I just keep drinking. I can see a bit of a wink like.
Do I see this wink? Do I notice it?
Give me a perception check.
Do I notice it?
Yes, you do notice the wink.
Can't I stealth?
No.
Damn.
Steve? What did
It's-
you do?
No, so it's tea. I just learned a really fun spell that lets me change the flavor of stuff.
Okay.
Look,
Change it
it's
to
tea.
something else.
I mean, I can. What do you want me
Do
to
it.
change it to?
What?
Chicken.
Alright. And you see like a little bit of magic just seep into the tea. And whoever wants to taste it, you know, it now tastes like roast chicken.
I'm going to grab the cup and simply just
Same.
tip it out.
Right on the floor?
Right on the floor.
No, so
You're
that
telling me you're technically making ale without ale.
well, I mean, it doesn't last long, and also, it's not ale, it's tea.
True. Can you do that always for him?
Uh,
You do realize I have my own supply, right?
yes.
I'm simply
Change the
testing
taste of everything.
Steve's proficiency with brewing, you know?
I mean, I can do it. Do you want me to do it? Just give him water and make it taste like ale? Alright.
I'm just gonna
He
get out
says
my
this while
alchemy
all
jug.
of you are just, you know, sitting around, like, on the bed and on, like, the 2 chairs that are there and on, the, like, wherever, and listening in on that conversation.
Anyway, how are you feeling, cleric? You think you're feeling a little better now that you've had some tea and the smell of fish waft upon you?
Hold on a second. He's like finishing the tea. Give me another one.
It tastes like chicken now, though. Are you sure you want it?
I don't care.
Don't care.
Yeah, Steve
Can I
gives you
toss him
another...
the bucket of fish that I just caught and just throw it in his face?
Why?
So he wakes up.
Also, you'd have bloody fish all over your own bed. You'd have to sleep in a bed that's
Why do you
wet
think they call me Fisherman Sam?
Yeah, I don't think he minds me, do you? That's what that smell is.
Uh-huh.
I'm sitting on.
No, you can't, alright?
Oh.
Anyway.
You get your tea, and that's it. Fucking hell. Little kids.
Sjtolgegg. How are you feeling? That was a bit of an eventful afternoon, I suppose, for you. Do you think you can spill the information on what the hell just happened and why?
I mean, it's not a big deal, guys.
Someone
They
trying to
tried
murder
to
you
Kill you.
isn't a big deal.
It's not a big deal.
Well, it drove me and the bloody well paladin to come save your ass. It's a big deal to us.
Okay, it's not a big deal. I may have killed the chieftain of my former tribe.
So you did kill someone.
You're justified.
I don't believe you. Just know this.
Well, try and justify it for us, maybe, so we understand why you killed your chieftain. Because I don't think they're going to let up anytime soon, if that's the case.
We'll see, I guess.
It's only
Why don't
justified
you become the new
if he asked
chieftain
for
instead?
it.
Look, you guys could see I'm not exactly human, right? Like my eyes are red.
That's what I said when we were at Litrix's place, and you've been mad at me.
I did, because you're not supposed to know that.
Well,
Sam.
lucky guess, I suppose.
I'm an Asamar, right? And in the barbarian tribe I'm from, that is not good. They're very superstitious. And rather than seeing it as a blessing, they saw it as a curse. Which, why would anyone see sjtolgegg as a curse? I am absolutely a blessing.
That's like Sjtolgegg's getting a little teary-eyed. But continue.
But anyway. Things went bad. Let's just say it. Hang on, let me pull up my story. I've got to reread it.
Here's one I prepared earlier.
I pulled it up before and reread it, and now I have to reread it again.
I remember it very well, and I'm very intrigued
No.
Been working on
and
standards too
interested.
long. Okay.
So this curse brought you to kill your chieftain, is what you're telling me.
Kind
I mean,
of.
this blessing.
As a younger man, as all barbarians kind of do, we want to have a family. And the chieftain refused to allow me.
And
Second page.
did you
Writing of it, 'cause I'm-
just kill the chieftain, or was there more?
Is there more? Oh, there is more.
Yup, that's more.
I may have also killed his guards. I may have snapped a little.
I never would have imagined you
Precisely.
snapping, to be honest. You're a very calm gentleman, you know? You just, I don't...
Yeah. Look, there's a lot more that goes into... I don't want to go into my childhood growing up in a barbarian tribe as an Asamar. It's a lot.
Okay.
But it got a bit much, let's say.
So what do you suppose we do here, Mr. Sjtolgegg? Because as far as I'm concerned, your tribe wants you dead. And they probably want this guy back at some stage.
Probably.
Is there
I
any way we
stand
can
down.
negotiate with them?
Are barbarians willing to negotiate?
This barbarian ain't willing to negotiate.
Okay.
There must be some forms of justice that your tribe enacts, like any sort of system. Is there I don't know, even a trial by combat.
Was it a fair duel? No, he just murdered him in cold blood.
It's not fair.
I mean, arguably, yes. It was 3 against 1.
3 of you against the chief?
No.
Usually,
He was a big bad chief, man.
sjtolgegg, usually, you know, if someone, for some reason, does a really bad crime in the tribe, which doesn't happen often, they are either sacrificed to the gods, cast out, or they get a chance to have a trial by combat, depending on the situation.
Okay. We could see what they want to do. I'm down for a trial by combat, absolutely. I kind of just left of my own volition. That's probably why they're still chasing me. I never actually faced.
I mean, if it clears you of your name and stops them from coming after you and us, I would say that's probably the best approach.
I still think negotiation is poor, but if that's what the party wants.
You cannot run away from your responsibilities. There's a price for everything.
Who's talking about running away? I want to run straight at the responsibilities.
Well, from what I heard already, it looks like responsibilities are looking for you. Got him.
Well, it looks like we have a few things to do here, and honestly, they all sound like a priority. One being, you know, the bloody disc that we have to try and see if we can get rid of. Plus, there's a war that's about to ensue with Litrix's clan, and we have barbarians chasing us now. So, how do we want to approach this first? Seeing as how we're in town, I would say we could probably try and see if we can destroy this disc first.
That seems the most prudent. I mean, your barbarian friend is going to be out for a while, so perhaps if we go to the temple, see what means might exist for destroying the disc, and then perhaps from there we can contend with sjtolgegg's tribe, although how far off will this war be?
Well, by the sounds of it, Litrix pretty much wanted to go today. But because the festival was still on, he seemed to change his mind. So I'm not really
you've not
sure.
seen him since.
Yeah, on how, you know, I mean, it doesn't seem like his priorities are really set on saving his tribe right now. So maybe we can go straight to the barbarian.
And I do think that it would be unwise to bring this piece of the medallion to the war, given other circumstances.
Well, given the people that are going to be attacking Litrix's tribe have another piece, it might not be good, yes.
No, keeping them separate seems far wiser. Well, I suppose perhaps we should head to the temple now then.
All right.
Actually, around what time of day is it, actually?
Right now it's around midday.
Yeah, cool.
So you still have the disc. That's good to know. But why would you want to destroy it?
It would prevent them from being able to combine them.
Alright, very well. We'll go to the temple and see if we can find something over there. I'm pretty sure my acolytes will find something inside the archives.
Excellent. So I don't believe we've properly been acquainted. My name is Braithar.
Nice to meet you, Braithar. I am... And the old dwarf stands up. He jumps off the bed. Takes a pose. Says, my name is Barislav Alkashir. I'm a local cleric here.
Fantastic.
Well, actually, I'm like second in command, right?
You're second in command, yeah.
But I'm
you
not
know,
saying...
the guy in command is at this point pretty old, so you figure in like 10 years you're gonna be first in command.
I'm also old. I mean, dwarves live like 750 years, and the Boris is like 680.
Yeah, but you know, you're still gonna outlive the current.
And
the current
cleric.
house. Yeah.
And you're still
sure.
swam that bloody
Wait.
far. I told you he's got some fire in his belly.
Mother Fortuna guided me all the way, yes.
Well, shall we make our way to the temple then?
As
Oh yes,
opposed to-
absolutely.
Alright.
Steve,
I could use a change of clothing, yeah.
yeah, you might want to get into something a little nicer than, you know, the wet crap you're wearing right now. Steve, can you just maybe give us a little message if anything occurs?
Yes, of course. Did you tie him up down there?
Yes.
Okay.
Tied and gagged.
Right. Yep.
Time up again, just in case. They're strong.
Stoggy, do you want to
hold down
check?
the house.
Just in case, you're a barbarian. You know how strong he could be. I don't know if he can break out of those binds or not.
I could. Maybe.
With enough anger, sjtolgegg probably could break those spines. So, because you're using rope, you're not using metal chains. Unless Substa has something in his cellar that I didn't know anything about.
That's what I was going to ask. What have you been up to, man?
Say no more. Say no more.
I don't think I can say more with the paladin and the cleric in here.
I'm already down there tying him up a second time with the rope.
Alright. You just keep wrapping rope around him until he's completely tied up. He basically can't move anymore. He can probably barely breathe. And he is not going to be able to go anywhere anytime soon.
Great. See you later, buddy.
As you do, the cultist down there is just a sort of very with a strange expression on his face, just watching you do it. He just shakes his head.
Is that the cultist from the island?
Yes.
I'm gonna just like walk out with sjtolgegg and just close the door as I hear that.
You know, the one you promised you'd take him off the island and let him go, that one is tied up and gagged in.
I told him that he'll... Oh no, yeah. That was the other guy who I was threatening to...
Yeah, he's the guy that
yeah.
got murdered.
Yeah,
The
no,
one that we killed, I revived, so we can kill him again, yes.
that
That's the
man
one.
definitely left, don't worry.
Difficult to keep track of the cultists, I know.
Too many people we've bound and never mind. Should we head to the temple?
Yes, let's head to the temple.
Follow me, gang.
Alright.
And he walks out the door.
You all make your way to the temple. Again, you don't really meet anyone. And as you get to the temple, you do see that the old man is back in town. Whatever he's been doing, he seems to have finished it. But you also see a complete and utter lack of acolytes who are probably all in town enjoying themselves. And he's just currently tending to the altar, praying quietly as you all come in.
Hey, old man!
I was like, wanna punch him. I wanna punch him on the knee. Be quiet, you.
Right.
The old priest looks up, turns around, and he looks at you guys, and he says, well, if it isn't the town's most favorite adventuring party.
Oh, you've heard of us? Oh wait, you have heard of us. You kind of healed this guy, right?
Yes. Also, everyone has heard of you.
Good. Good? I don't know.
I even got a chance to experience it all myself.
Do Did you enjoy yourself, Boris? And he smiled at you, like looking at you